we are given the derivative function f prime of x as 3x squared minus 2x minus 4. And we know that the original function, f of x, passes through this point, 3, 10. And we need to find an expression for f of x. Alright, so we are given the gradient function, or in other words, the derivative, and we are looking for the original function, f of x. So when we're given the derivative, to get to the original function, we need to take the antiderivative. Right, we need to anti-differentiate. Cool, so what does that look like? So we have our derivative, 3x squared minus 2x minus 4. The antiderivative, in other words, f of x, is, we write the term, so we are anti-differentiating now, so 3x, instead of squared, we add 1 to the power, which will become 3. Right, 2 plus 1 gives 3, and we divide by the new power of 3. Alright, and why we do this is if you know how to take the derivative, let's try it in reverse now. So the derivative of 3x cubed over 3, we would take the power multiplied out the front, and that will cancel with the denominator, and then we would subtract 1 from the power, leaving us 3x squared. So the antiderivative is the opposite steps to taking the derivative. Alright, so just one more time. We have our term 3x squared, except we add 1 to the power and we divide by the new power. Similarly, minus 2x, we add 1 to the power, so it goes from power of 1 to power of 2. We divide by the new power. And the antiderivative of minus 4 is minus 4x. It uses the same rule because there's a x to the power of 0 here. We just don't see it. No point in writing it because it equals 1. So we add 1 to the power to become x to the 1 divided by 1. Or if you'd like, you can just remember that the antiderivative of a constant is that constant times x. And we're not quite done, because when we take the antiderivative, there could be this constant at the end, right, called the integration constant. And that's because the derivative of a constant is 0, but the antiderivative of 0 could be any constant. So we put plus c just to show that we're not too sure what it is yet. So we can simplify this a bit. Right, 3 divided by 3 just gives 1, so we're left with x cubed. 2 divided by 2 gives 1, so we're left with x squared minus 4x plus c. So we've almost found the original function. The last thing left for us is to find out what c is equal to. So finding c, and to find it, we will use the point on f of x. So using 310. So substituting in our point. So in for x will go 3, and in for y, or in this case f of x, will go 10. So 10 equals 3 cubed minus 3 squared minus 4 times 3 plus c. So 3 cubed is 27, minus 3 squared is 9, minus 4 times 3 is 12. And we're almost there. 27 minus 9 is 18. 18 minus 12 is 6. So we'll subtract 6 from both sides, and c would equal 4. So then putting it together, we now rewrite our function f of x as x cubed minus x squared minus 4x plus c, where c we solved is plus 4. And that would be our final solution. Cool. And this is an achieved question because we took the antiderivative to find f of x, and then we substituted in a point, 310, to find c, and then put it together for our final answer.